Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The following is an amateur contest in the light heavyweight division, and we are scheduled for three 3-minute rounds. It's time to meet the fighters. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner with a record of 2 wins and 1 defeat, representing UTC, it's Matty Byfield. And his opponent standing across the cage, fighting out of the blue corner with a record of 1 win and 1 defeat, representing Independent Steel, it's Dawid Oskar.
So after a short break, we move on to our first light heavyweight contest of the evening. The big boys in the cage, Matty Byfield to our right in the blue corner representing UTC. And Dawid Oskar of Independent Steel in the blue corner. Both guys look ridiculously relaxed en route to the cage.
Yeah, it kind of looks like they're just getting in there for a bit of a spar.
Yeah, good inside leg kick from Oskar. And the casualness, as I said, Byfield just sort of goes, yeah, all right then. And it's straight back to this feeling out process. Byfield just trying to loosen up. Oskar with that same inside low kick.
But Byfield has taken the centre in the cage and he's backing Oskar up.
Beautiful stiff jab from Byfield.
Nice.
Snaps the head of Oskar.
Really stepped into that one.
And it was quick too. Went from relaxed to flyweight in no time.
And that's 2
great
inside
speed.
leg kicks back to back that Oscar's missed. Oh, beautiful by Byfield. Catches the ankle.
Yeah. Oh, ducks under that beautifully and gets the takedown into the full guard of Dawid Oskar.
Let's see what Oscar's got off his back right now.
Just looking to tie Byfield up.
Byfield's looking just to creep those hands up, maybe go to bicep control.
Yeah. Just needs to watch the eyes. Pushes down on the chin of Oskar, just try and give himself some room, but Oskar trying to stick to him. A little bit of space now. Oskar just needs to watch the eyes. He's giving up the back. Byfield's taking it. He's got 1 hook in.
And he rolls him over nicely, but it's the bottom hook. He's gone to the body triangle. Maybe just to secure him because that side kind of takes the pressure off. He wants to get him over to the other side, but he couldn't get that bottom hook in.
Yeah, good position from Byfield. Like you say, he's got the body lock. Just a battle of the hands at the moment. Byfield just trying to loosen up that right glove. As Oscar's just doing the right thing. He can get this left arm out from under the armpit of Oskar as well. Couple of shots.
If he could just switch the side of the body triangle, he'd be able to definitely take Oscar's attention away from the hands because this side kind of alleviates the pressure for Oskar. So really all he's doing is holding Oskar there right now. There's not really, you can see a lot of space between the leg and the hip.
Yeah, Byfield just trying to pull. You can see him, the torque, he's pulling on them to try and get them out, but Oscar's just glove to glove.
That's the problem with the big gloves at amateur. They can get wedged in there and
that's it. He's just squeezing, and Byfield's not got an answer to get this out at the moment. It's right here in front of us. We approach the final 10 seconds of this opening round. Not much in the way of action, but a couple of good stiff jabs on the feet. Good takedown from Byfield, and sort of ends the round in the dominant position. So he probably just leaning in the favour of the red corner for the opening contest. Sorry, opening round of the contest.
Definitely, and I wonder what Oscar's corner can tell him in between rounds right now because, you know, Byfield, minus getting his gloves strapped, really had the dominance on the ground and landed the bet shot, stood up.
That's it. Fabian Edwards in the corner, Matty Byfield just saying you've had some success with the jab, move around a little and throw the left hand behind it. So be interesting just to see if Byfield looks to throw combinations in this round. You say it's not much has happened. Both guys still relatively fresh, so
And that's interesting what Byfield's corner's just kind of put to him there. Like, obviously Oskar went for a couple of inside leg kicks in the first round, and he managed to step out of the way, and he's just saying, now come back with a counter. You know, you've got him there, two out of 3. You missed. You know, come back with a counter. Maybe that right hand while he's off balance. So we can see if Byfield puts this into use right now, and if Oskar will go back to
Oh, big right hand from Byfield.
Beautiful. You see there, he gets him with the step back.
Look at the eyes of Byfield. He's got his target. He's picked up his match. Good kick.
That were all shin, that one.
Just
Oscar's
wobbled.
got a chin.
Yeah, just wobbled Oskar slightly.
And these guys don't play around, the big guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Oskar, the shorter of the two.
So
Looks for the overhand right, but Byfield, like I said, not having any of that, not getting drawn in.
Nice front kick up the middle to the chin.
And you can't help but think that if Byfield can land that right hand, it could be the difference. We've seen what it can do so far. Followed it up with a head kick a few moments ago. Good stiff jab once more, Dan.
There's that jab again. He's just picking him off right now.
Comes forward with a right of his own, does Oskar.
And he does.
And a scrappy exchange.
What a scramble there.
But Oskar ends up coming out of it. Sort of lost the back at one point. Now he's looking for a takedown of his own. Unsuccessful. And a change of level. Just ducked the hook. Did Byfield.
I think his corner plugged him into charge up between rounds because he had a bit of energy to spare there, did Oskar.
Just back to where we were at the end of the first round, sorry.
And it's Oskar attacking off the bottom.
Yeah, just tied him up. And Byfield just not looking to progress the position at the moment. He's quite happy to just buy his time. Short right hand.
I'd definitely like to see a bit more urgency from Byfield, but I kind of like his calm nature here because he's doing everything he wants to do. But, you know, these amateur fights, you've only got 3 minutes to work with, and he's in a good position. He could start looking for something, you know.
Yeah.
Dominated the grappling in the first round.
Just needs to watch the eyes when he's pulling that hand over the face of Oskar.
Yeah.
Did get a warning for that in the first round.
It's nothing malicious, but sometimes in the heat of the moment you don't really see. And they are open-fingered gloves.
Yeah, just again, just trying to block the airways, but getting close to the eyes and he's very close to the eyes now. Dean Weir having a good look at that.
He's just disrupting the breathing and hitting him with a low rabbit punch, but it's enough to score points. You know, he's on top, he's landing the shots. Steps over to mount, but we're in the last 10 seconds now, if I just heard rightly.
Yeah, you did.
And Byfield's looking to unload a little bit and really put a stamp on this round.
Yeah, another round for Byfield. Bit more action in that round, bit more urgency from both men, as you said. Oskar, prior to being taken down, had a bit of energy, came forward with some lefts and rights. Byfield finishes the round on top, but some solid shots landed from Byfield early doors.
Body language is everything right now, and you don't want to appear beaten, but Oskar sat down against the fence with his hands on his thighs before his corner got to him, and Byfield was just kind of, you know, having a nice little chat with Edwards right there. Byfield's definitely
the fresher
edging
of the
away
two.
right now. I would have liked to have seen Byfield keep it standing in that second round after the success he had.
Yeah, and we have just been informed that, as I said earlier on, just before this fight started, that we did sort of halt the action. Just why Kareem Stewart received some medical attention. We've just been informed here on commentary that he is okay and he is well. He's gone to get further medical treatment as a precaution, but he is okay, so that's good to hear. AFC, everybody at cage side passes our best on to him going forward, but we will pass into round number 3 of this light heavyweight contest. Matty Byfield and Dawid Oskar.
Oskar charging him for that kick. He's really telegraphing it. He needs to put it behind a couple of strikes. And he just ran straight into a right hand. Byfield slips underneath and gets the body lock. Takes Oskar to the ground again, and it's Byfield on top in half guard. Now let's see if Oscar's corner can change the momentum of things. They're over in Oscar's corner right now, even though he's a little worse for wear and in bad position.
Byfield just on top once more, as you said. There's you're not necessarily sure whether it's a good or a bad thing, but he's remaining calm. He doesn't give up any positions, does he? No. He's still in top. He's winning by a rule book, mixing some strikes with that. And you've pretty much got a complete fight of Matty Byfield.
Yeah.
Running away with this contest at the moment. Oskar looking to try and improve the position from the bottom again. Just needs to be careful with those hands, does Byfield.
The dominance on display stood up from Byfield. The selfish fan wants me to kind of, stand back up. But he's doing everything right now. He's not doing anything wrong. He's doing everything technically sound. Position before submission, getting off a couple of little shots, pinning his man. Oscar's basically a sitting duck right now.
And that's it, showing that he is a complete fighter. He doesn't necessarily, or what has been evident from the display thus far is he doesn't need to take it to the canvas because he's quite clearly winning the striking battle. But as you said, showing that he does have a ground game as well, just taking a few shots here. And again, Dean Weir just telling him to progress the action or he will be stood up.
Going back to what you were saying earlier about amateur fights as well, 3 rounds is a lot better than a 10-second KO, and this is experience for Byfield right now, and the longer he's in the cage throughout his career in a situation where he isn't really taking much punishment, the better he's going to play off in those bigger fights.
Yeah, he's I kind of like that Byfield does look to completely stop the airwaves as his opponent. But like I said, he just needs to be careful when he's sort of rubbing his hand across the face of his opponent. That he see, there you go, he's covering the eyes again. He just gets close, and you don't sort of want to go into the realms of that.
Yeah.
But he's like I said, he's got the takedown. He's in top position,
and he's going to see this fight out to the end.
Yeah, he's won this round by a rule book. Not much damage, but it is ultimately a landslide, if you like. He's up 3 rounds on my scorecard.
Beautiful sportsmanship there. Byfield smiles at Oskar. Oskar smiles back and he helps him up.
Just raises his hand. So Matty Byfield of the UTC gym makes it up into Yorkshire to take on Dawid Oskar and looks set to add number 3 in the win column. We will pass it in-house to our man in the cage, Lee Nicholson, to confirm the result in a few moments' time.
As always, ladies and gentlemen, your appreciation for our fighters inside the cage this afternoon. And so we have a conclusion after 3 bruising rounds of action. We head to the judges' scorecards, where we have a unanimous decision for your winner in the red corner, Matty Byfield. And your appreciation, please, for Dawid Oskar. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now be taking a short break, around about 15-20 minutes. Get yourselves to the bar, and don't forget, check out the training apparel at the back of the room from Walkenite. And of course, you are invited to join us for our after party at Shooter's Sports Bar. Come down and party with the fans and fighters alike. We'll be back with more action in the next 15 minutes.